Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today I'm going to show you another collection of my weekly makeup looks. It's kind of like a makeup diary for me. You're going to see 7 different looks that I've worn in the past couple days. I think I have a couple looks that were filmed before this intro, and then I'm probably going to add a couple more towards the end. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of jumbled up because I always just kind of film the little entry, but I forget if I already have 7 looks or not. So, you know, it's gonna be all over the place. If my hair will change colors throughout the video, just don't mind that and be prepared. And yeah, I think that's everything for the intro. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows especially. I film makeup diaries, project pans, and other projects, hauls, empties, reviews, makeup makeup news, and so many more. And so much more. So hopefully you'll find something that interests you, and definitely vote down below which look was your favorite. So for this specific one, I was pretty like simple today, but something really major happened. So I was kind of using my Project Pan palettes, Pendos eyeshadows, Project 20 palettes and stuff like that. And something really cool happened. So mainly I started with the Solmona 2 by Udensai. This is the palette that came out 2 years ago. And I've started, let me actually move things around. I started with the shade Dream that is super close to hitting pan. I've had that for forever. And I have that kind of throughout the whole crease. Then I also have this deep potted shade from my Christmas Eve palette by Udens Eye, and this one is called Ice Crystal from the Christmas Eve. And I kind of have that towards the brow bone and also here like in the beginning and slightly here on the lower lash line, but mainly on the lower lash line. I have the shade Dream, the purpley one in the inner half, and then I have this shade Nowhere, again from the Christmas Eve palette. It's also deep potted. Then I also use this deep potted shade from Christmas Eve. This one is the Night Sky. Mine is like barely there, like it's literally just like itty bitty tiny amount of product on the pan. I'm kind of hoping I'm not gonna destroy that anytime soon. And that's all the matte eyeshadows. Then I started for shimmers. I started with this Franken shade. This one is also from Christmas Eve, and I've combined together the shade Blue Sky from that palette and also the shade Wonderful, and they created this beautiful color. Then Blue Sky is like a deep blue shimmer that has a lot of sparkle and wet look to it, and then the Nowhere is a purple, more like a topper, and it is a bit of a drier formula. Together they create this magical, almost gray looking bluish purple that I have in the second half of the lid. I'm gonna show you close up in a second. And it is just such a magical shade. And then I've used my Project Pan eyeshadow, which is the shade Meteor from the Salmon palette. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a pan. I think I've used it like 4 or 5 times ever since I've filmed my entry for the Pandos eyeshadow, so like the intro for the Pandos eyeshadows. And we have a pen. I've mostly used it, I think I've used it once on my eyes, and then today on my eyes, and otherwise I would use it as a highlighter because it is a beautiful highlighter. And we have a pen, so I'm so happy. That is definitely something that I did not expect that would happen today, but I am very, very excited. And then in my inner corner, I also have this Beauty Bee Mini Charms. This one is also my Project Pan palette. And I've used this pink shade over here. And this one is called Aurora. So I have that in the inner corner. Beautiful shade. Then I have the Frog's Tail palette by Mio Makeup. And it picked the shade Fairy Dust. And I've used that one under the brows, like on the brow bone, and also as a highlighter. I feel like you can see how beautiful the highlighter is. It is kind of like a champagne-y goldy pink, and I don't know how well you will be able to see the pen, but I think I'm gonna pan it soon, so it will be really wonderful. For my primers, I've used my Wet n Wild Mega Last primer and the NYX Glitter primer. I have this Firework mascara by Maybelline. Oh, I forgot to... My brows, I decided to again use my Project Pan palette. Since I'm not going to work or anything, I used an eyeshadow for my brows, and I used the shade Softly from the Christmas Eve. It's kind of almost like a olivey brown, like kind of... It has a green in there, but it is a brown. And since now I have the warm hair, I feel like, first of all, I feel like it matches so well. I was kind of wondering if I shouldn't use the orange shade from that palette, but I feel like it works so well with my hair, and it's just also like a really nice pigmentation. It's not too much, it's not too little. Maybe I'm gonna use it for my brows in the next couple days until this will wash out, because I feel like it actually works really wonderfully. And at least I know that if I'm gonna do like a more of these like reddish orange, I know I can use that shade as a brow product. Then I have my Got To Be gel for the brows and baby hair. I barely have any. Like, I think I'm gonna have to take out the stopper because now barely anything gets picked up on the applicator. And then I have my Rimmel Content Free Concealer in the shade 10 Fair, and I actually used how is it called? The translucent powder. This is the All About Matte by Essence. I have it in a smaller magnetic pan because I just didn't want it to carry the big compartment that also was kind of broken for me. I normally don't powder my under eyes, but the Kind and Free, sometimes my lower lash line and like the mascara from the lower lashes gets imprinted in my concealer, so I sometimes, if I remember, I do use this one. What else? I have this in my waterline. This is just like a drugstore brand. It's called She, the brand. And I have this lighter pencil in my waterline. I have this Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liner in the shade Brandy Wine as a lip liner. And then I just topped it with this Woodens Eye and Angelica Halloween bundle lip bundle. This one is the Shine lipstick in the shade Spectral. This is kind of like a... Oh my god, I did not even know this. It's kind of pinky, nude, warm, darker color. I don't really know how to describe this shade, but I feel like it looks nice. And I mentioned highlighter, right? And blush is my Project Pan blush. I was really working on all of my Project Pans today, and like all of my projects. I have the chiffon from Colourpop. This one is the Super Shock blush, and yeah, I have so little left. This is an eyeshadow pan, and it's just, there's barely anything, so that one will go soon as well. And I think that's everything for today. So let me know what you think about this look. It is more like a basic look, but also I just wanted to really work on my projects because lately I've been just reviewing and trying out new things, and just I've been in the swamp of it, so I wanted to get into my project, and I'm so happy that I got a satisfaction of the new pan. That's just so wonderful for me. So yeah, that's everything for today. Hi guys, so here is the second look with the Galactic Visitor. I love this look. I kind of decided to do like a two-toned cut creasy kind of look and play with these like orangey yellows and the like seafoamy shades. So what I did is I used the shade Soul in the beginning of the crease and lid, then Hoodoos in the outer part of the crease. I have Cowgirl in the outer corner. Then I created a cut crease with this Maybelline Superstay Concealer. And I've used the shade Saucer on the lid and a little bit into the crease. Then I have the shade Milky Way in the like middle and second part of the lid. I kind of left this part almost bare. I just slightly like brushed it over with the remaining shadow on the brush to just create like more of a transition, but I kind of wanted to keep it mostly matte. And then I also have the shade Beam in the inner corner and lower lash line, which means that we've used these two bottom rows, and then from the second one we're only missing the shimmer shade here. So tomorrow we're gonna use the top row and the shimmer shade. I'm gonna have to go really early to work, so yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a nice shade to use that I can just throw on and not really care for blending, because you're not gonna see that anyways. So that's gonna be the plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to check my spreadsheet. I'm pretty sure that we used the other shades yesterday, because we used Infinity. I'm not sure about the Orbit. Did we use Orbit yesterday? Now I'm kind of unsure. I feel like we did, but also kind of hard to tell, and I don't fully remember. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I'm just not gonna use one shade in this review, but this is just such a perfect palette. I absolutely love these shades. Let me kind of show you close up. Like, I'm sorry, but this look is so gorgeous. I love looks like this. I've already done like 3 or 4 in the past, I don't know, 2 months that are kind of similar, but this is my new favorite combo. And these shades are so gorgeous. The mattes and the shimmers both, like, I was not expecting this palette to go that hard. But I've already showed you the primers. I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last Primer and the NYX Glitter Primer. I decided to go for orange in the waterline. Normally I do kind of like a tealy shade with this type of look, but now I have orange. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's the Revolution Streamline Eyeliner in the shade orange. Brows are the same as always, so they got the B gel, brow gel and the Rimmel Brow This Way. As I said, I have the Maybelline Superstay concealer. I have this Colourpop Super Shock blush, this time in the shade All Laced Up. And as a highlighter, I've used my Laguna palette by Glam Shop, because it's a palette that I have in one of my projects, so I just wanted to use it. And so I will link it down below. And it's the Worship Lift. I'm not this one, because it's kind of like a sea foamy with like a green gold shine. It's beautiful. I don't know how well you'll see the highlight. I think you can see, like, it is so beautiful. Actually, a lot of these are very nicely like iridescent, so I do like to use them for these things. And then my lip combo. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have the Essence Lash Like a Boss mascara, but a lip combo. So I have this Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner in the shade Cinnamon Spice. Then I use this Udens Eye and Angelica Halloween lip bundle. I have the matte lipstick in the shade Swan Fog, and then the Glow kind of like lip oil in the shade Radioactive. They're both on my project pan, and I think it's a nice combo. I kind of like it, and I don't have much in either of those. Like, I think I'm gonna be able to use them up in like a month or so if I'm really gonna focus on them. And lately I've been using these pretty much every single day, so I feel like I should be able to do that. But anyways, that's everything for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the last look. Hi guys, so here's the last look with the Galactic Visitor by Cinch Beauty. And I've used all the shades that I haven't used before. I started with the shade We to kind of start up the crease and just create a veil so that the other shades aren't too dark, because I didn't want it to do dark look, and I also wanted to be super quick and easy so that I can just run to work. So I have the shade Orbit right next to it in the crease. It's like the main shade, and it's a beautiful, I feel like over the previous shade, it kind of looks like a very soft, hazy denim blue, which is just so pretty. Then I have the shade Peace, just in the outer corner, slightly, to just create a bit more depth and to create the shape a bit more, to make it more almond-like, because that's just what I like and that's just what I wear. And then we have the shade Space Dust all over the lid and Come in the inner corner. It's so beautiful. I kind of want to try this shade as a highlighter on the face. Like, it just looks so pretty. And the shade Space Dust is so sparkly, and I feel like it's such a perfect combo with the shade Orbit. Like, it is so freaking cool. I don't think I've ever worn a look like this. And it's just like soft but still fun, and a completely different eye look for me. And I feel like I really like my eye color right now. Like, it's such a cool green with blue. Like, I don't know, there's something so fun about this combination. Then I don't know if I showed you that in the video, but I have the NYX glitter primer and the Wet n Wild Mega Last primer as always. I have the same brow combo. I decided to have like a little bit more of an interesting waterline. I'm using this Chertruse waterline pencil, and this one is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the Chertruse Flash. It's a sparkly greeny Chertruse color, and I feel like it just really ties the whole look together. Then I have my Essence Lash Like a Boss mascara, because I thought I'm gonna film another look later on today, but it's already like after 10, and I have to edit video, and I have to wake up at 5 next day, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but whatever. Then we have the Superstay by Maybelline. Love that one. I have this Udensa and Angelica Halloween lip collection, and this one is the Glow lipstick in the shade Radioactive. It's kind of more like a slightly yellowy lip oil. I just feel like it's really pretty, and I have kind of dry lips, and I didn't really want it to do anything matte or like fully pigmented. Blush is slightly different than I normally go for these days, because I just wanted to take a break from my chiffon shade from Colourpop, so I used the Colourpop Super Shock blush in All Laced Up. So yeah, we just went one puddle away. But yeah, this one, really pretty, and it's more like orangey, and I thought that that would tie the look together. And then as a highlighter, I actually used my eyeshadow palette, and a shade that is actually in my eyeshadow, Pendo's eyeshadows project that I filmed a couple days ago. So that's the Frogtail palette, and it's the shade Fairy Dust, because it's a beautiful pinky champagne color. It's super similar to the one that I have in the inner corner, and yeah, I just decided to use it. And I feel like if I'm gonna use it as a highlighter, I'm gonna hit the pan pretty quick. And I do want to do that because I just want to be successful in my project pan, and I love using eyeshadows as highlighters. So this is kind of how it looks like. It is really just like wet looking, beautiful, shiny. I just love how healthy my cheeks look with the Colourpop blushes and these iridescent highlighters. But that's everything for the look. Hi guys, so here is another look, and today I kind of focused on the Lovesick palette by Wicked Widow. And I haven't really done much with this. I only have the Words Apart and Letting Go. So I have the lighter one in the beginning and then the darker one over here. And I have a little bit of the 3 last words, just like in this little space over here. And I have Goodnight Moon in the inner corner. And I also used Fall For You on the lower lash line, just to have like a little bit of sparkle there. And then the main shimmer on my eyes is this Sinful Echoes. Sorry, I couldn't figure out the name. And this one is called Retrograde. It is so beautiful. It's like a pink base with this gold green sheen. Like it's kind of like a minty goldy green. It's so pretty, like genuinely wonderful. I love this shimmer. And again, lasted beautifully, no creasing, worn it already for millions of hours. Like it's been such a long day. And we're still good. So I love this one. I have the same primers as always, the NYX Glitter Primer and Wet n Wild Mega Last Primer. I have this Amethyst Hour pencil from Colourpop. It's the cream gel liner. I have my Essence Lash Like a Boss mascara. Then this Maybelline Superstay concealer in the shade. Then I have this Shine lipstick from Odin's Eye and in collaboration with Tina from the, how was it called? The Earthwood collection. And this one is in the shade Endurance. It's kind of like brownie orange. And then I have the same brow as always, the Rimmel Brow This Way and Got To Be Brow Gel. And then, so for a, oh my god. For a blush, I'm gonna be very original, and I'm using the Colourpop Chiffon shade from the, it's the Super Shock blush in the shade Chiffon. I'm almost hitting pan even once I've repressed it in this small eyeshadow pan. Like it's that maybe I am actually touching the pen and it's just coated with the color, but honestly I'm not completely sure. But yeah, there's such a little product left and I'm just really excited to be done with this. It might also be because I've been pretty much using it every single day for I don't even know how many months, but I already know it has like more than 100 uses. I don't remember how many, but it's more than 100. So I can't wait to just get rid of it. But since I'm getting so close, I just really wanna like speed it up. And then as a highlighter, I've used my Bendo's Eyeshadows shade, and it's the Mio the Frog's Tail palette, and the shade is Fairy Dust. I've used it twice, I think, since I've rolled it in, and there's definitely starting to, I'm definitely seeing a bit of a dip there. So, and I don't know how hard it is to hit pan on these, but I think the pans are a bit shallower, like not fully shallow, but I don't think they're too deep, so it should be fine. And I would be really happy if I could create some kind of pan soon. But yeah, let me show you close up again. Very simple look, but I had no time and I was so tired in the morning. I literally nearly did not wake up, and that would be a problem. So yeah, I just needed something super quick and easy and something I don't have to really think about too much. So that's what I did. And I'm actually really happy with this look. I haven't really been, I'm not the best at doing like softer looks because I always start soft and then I have a black outer corner. But today I think I've managed to like keep calm and not go crazy. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for this one, and we have still 2 more shades to try from the Sinful Echoes collection. So see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys, so here is another makeup look today, and today I've tried another shade from the Sinful Echoes brand, and this is the shade Riptide, which is a gorgeous, like a seafoamy, well, like a mint to seafoamy green to this like blue pink almost. It is so gorgeous. I swear to God, when I first put it on, my heart skipped a beat. Like oh god, This is so yummy. I cannot even explain how beautiful this shade is. Like, I'm sorry, but this is just magic. I don't understand how is it possible that something like this exists. It's just so good. Let me actually zoom you in. I'm gonna show you the look more close. Yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks like on the eyes. And let me grab the shade. Like, do you see this? It's so pretty. Oh god, I love this one. So, and it is so iridescent and sparkly, and like I love the format because it's not a full-on iridescent shade. It has a bit of base, like it does have something, but just like very barely. Also, I just love this look. Like, I'm so happy about this one. I feel like a full-on winter fairy. I've used actually the water palette from Avatar: The Last Airbender collection by Little. I swear to God, like, I don't have enough time to use these palettes, but it's such a shame because I love them. The quality is insane. I've started with the shade Penguin Sledding, kind of all throughout the crease, and then I have Ice Dodging in the inner part and kind of blending out the edges, and I have a little bit of Water Whip in the outer part, but just like a little bit. I wanted this look to be somewhat of a light look, and I don't know, maybe this is dark for some people, but for me this is super light and super pastel for what I usually do. And then I have Aknakilla, and I have that in the inner corner and a little bit on the lower lash line, just like in this little area. It is such a beautiful light blue shade that I just adore so much. And I've used my usual primer combo, so the Wet n Wild Mega Last and NYX Glitter Primer. I have, let me actually see, I have the Superstay by Maybelline, this concealer in the shade 10. I have this white pencil from Woden's Eye, it's the Salmon Gel Liner in the shade 11. I have my usual brow combo, so it's the Got To Be brow gel and this itty bitty tiny Rimmel Brow This Way pencil. Like, I'm gonna use it up in February, I swear. It is just so small, and it is so hard to like actually draw with it because it's so small. Then we have the Lash Like a Boss from Essence and the Woden's Eye Halloween collection lipstick in collaboration with Angelica, and this one is the Shine lipstick in the shade Spectral. Also nearly out of this one, and it is on my project pan just like the brow product, so I'm very happy about that. Then for blush, I am getting so close to panning this one, well, like using it up actually, and it's the Chiffon by Colourpop. I know I use it in every single video and like 7 times a week, but I've repressed it into this small eyeshadow pan, and there's just like a very little teeny tiny layer in there, so I hope by the end of the month I'm gonna be out of this one. Like, I am really hoping for that, and I'm really working hard towards that. And then my highlighter is actually my Project Pan, sorry, not Project Pan, Pando's eyeshadows. So this is the shade Idol. It's a white kind of shade, maybe. Let me zoom you in. Yeah, it's a beautiful shade, and I actually have that under the brows, maybe you can see that, and all over the cheek. And again, it's such a beautiful iridescent shade that I just love it. I don't think it's gonna be easy to hit pan on this because this one is kind of not like a hard pressed, but like there's a lot of product pressed inside the palette, inside the pan. It's not as loose and fluffy as most brands do it these days, which, like, I mean, that's amazing. You get so much product, and if you love a shade and you want to use it for forever, that's perfect, and like you're really getting your money's worth. And I mean, that's incredible because Little, they're not too expensive, but they're also not too cheap either. Like, it's kind of like I think they're pretty basic when it comes to price. Like, it's very usual price. It's nothing out of the ordinary, but it's still like an indie brand. So, you know, you're gonna pay something, and God, I just love this look. I seriously, like, how is this real? Can someone explain this to me? I am so happy about it. Like, I feel so pretty and so cute, and I've had a great, well, I have terrible headache ever since I woke up, but this definitely cures it a bit. Like, every single time I look at this look, I'm like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not actually feeling that bad. So I just need to carry a mirror with me all the time, and then I won't know about the migraine. But yeah, that's for this look, and see you tomorrow. Hi guys, so here's the last look with my singles from Sinful Echoes. Today I've focused on the shade Lotus, but yeah, this one is just so pretty. I'm sorry, but I love this. It has like a bit of pink, and yeah, like it's so yellow from one side, but then it's so pink peach from other, and it's just so pretty. I feel like it looks wonderful with these browns, because the browns kind of look almost pinkish. So this one is gorgeous. And I actually have my Someone Do One Last Wish, sorry, Moon Wish palette. I don't know why I always call it One Last Wish. It's the Mika shades. I don't know why I'm confusing these two, but it is gorgeous palette. I haven't really used too much. I think I've used it like twice after my review. And let me start the ring light, because I feel like it's not late in the day. It's actually pretty early. It's like 3 in the afternoon, I think. But, and it's really bright outside, but there's no light here for some reason. I don't know if this is better or not, but we're gonna pretend it is. But yeah, this is just such a pretty look. And I've used kind of all the neutrals in here. So I started with the shade Star. I started with the shade Star to kind of have like the yellow crease, and then a little bit of the shade Dust to kind of blend it out, and Saturn in the outer corner. So beautiful. And then I have Moon in the inner corner, and a little bit of Meteor just slightly in the outer part of the lid. And this look is just so pretty, and I feel like it's gonna be wonderful for summer as well. Like, I can definitely see myself wearing this during summer a lot. And to finish up the look, so I have same primers as always. I pretty much never use anything else. I have the same brows as well. Then the same concealer, the Superstay, Lash Like a Boss from Essence. This yellow liner from Revolution is a Streamline eyeliner in the shade Yellow. Okay, so for the blush, I have this ColourPop Super Shock blush in the shade All Laced Up. It's a beautiful warm orange. And then as a highlighter, I've actually used my Pendos, no, not Pendos eyeshadows. My Project 20 Uses palette. The video is already up in case you want to see that, but I randomly picked a couple shades, couple palettes from my collection using the random, like, what is it called, like the spinning wheel. And it picked, I think, 5 palettes that I'm gonna try to use 20 times before I can roll them out and exchange them for something else. And I have the palette called Laguna from Glam Shop, and this one has a lot of iridescent shimmers. It's mostly shimmer palette. It only has 2 mattes and 7 shimmers, and I decided to use the shade Rice Key as a highlighter. It is beautiful. It is so soft and very like wet looking, and just very iridescent. Like, it just looks like a fairy dust. I was kind of thinking about the Coralloviets, but I don't know, that one has a bit of blue in there as well. It has a lot of gold, but a little bit of blue, and I kind of wanted to make it really warm. And then this shade is like too dark for me. I feel like it would be obvious that I'm wearing an eyeshadow on my face. But this one, honestly, I love that. And I've already used this palette at least 2 more times as a highlighter, so I think I'm gonna continue with that, and hopefully also getting some uses out of this color story on my eyes. But it is beautiful highlighter palette. Like these 3 at the top, gorgeous highlighters. I definitely do not mind this at all. So that's kind of everything for this look. Hi guys, so here's another weekly makeup look. Today I've kind of reached for my Udden's Eye palette. This one is a repressed palette. I don't actually have the Earth palette here, but I have my deep potted shades. Hello, focus. I have my deep potted shades from Udden's Eye, from the Merry Christmas palette mostly. Let me actually pull up the spreadsheet so that I know what I'm telling you. But this, I've used this one in the inner corner and in the beginning part. This one is the Best Wish from Merry Christmas. Then I also have Matcha Cookie from Merry Christmas. It's this one. Why doesn't it focus? I don't know. I'm not gonna try to figure that out. So this one, also this one, I have so little product. I've used it like twice since I repressed it, and it's almost touching a pan again. Like I can see that if I use it once or twice more, there's gonna be a new pan. And I also used this, which is Christmas Tree. Yes, this one is Christmas Tree from the Merry Christmas. And then this one is Jingle Bell, which I also have over here, like in the in the first half of the lid. So I have my deep potted and repressed Christmas Eve palette, Merry Christmas palette. Then I have this Tinkerbell from Colourpop, and I used the shade Neverland in the second half of the lid. This one is my Pendo's eyeshadows palette, or like Pendo's eyeshadow. So I just wanted to use it to have another use on it, and maybe either hit pan soon or use it 20 times so that I can get it out of the project. And then I also have the Laguna from Glam Shop. This one is my Project 20 Uses palette, and I've used the shade Koralowiec under the brow bone and also as a highlighter. Maybe you can see that. It's a beautiful highlighter, kind of. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. Maybe like this, maybe. So yeah, I think you can see it on the brow bone. It's a stunning highlight, by the way. Then I have, brows are my usual, the Got2b brow gel, and this mini, well, it's not mini, it just has been used a lot. It's the Rimmel Brow This Way brow pencil, and mine is in like the shade blonde, but I don't remember what the shade name is because I can't really see it. Maybe like 0608, I'm not sure, but it's blonde. That's what it's called. Then I have the Rimmel Kind and Free concealer. Mine is in the shade 10 Fair. I have this NYX Epic Wear liner stick, and this one is the Chertruse Flash. It's gorgeous. Wet n Wild primer, as always. NYX glitter primer. I have this Maybelline Firework mascara. Then I have the Essence 8 Hour Matte lip liner in the shade Cinnamon Spice. And I have 2 lipsticks from the Udden's Eye collaboration with Angelica. It's the Halloween bundle lipsticks, and I have the matte one in the shade Swamp Fog, which is like a kind of browny, muddy shade, kind of like an orange, yellow, mustard brown. That was way too many words, but whatever. And then I have the glow version, which is radioactive. Both of them are in my project pan for this year. And as a blush, I have the most boring blush ever because it's my project pan blush, but it's the Chiffon by Colourpop. It's a super shot blush, and I think you can see that there's a pan. So yeah, this one just, it had too little product to keep it in the original big pan, so I've repressed it into this eyeshadow pan, and it's already panned as well. So I hope in the next like 2-3 weeks I'm gonna be able to use it up completely. That would be the goal. And I think that's the last look of this video, or like of this compilation. So let me know what you think about this one. This one is very like neutral because I had very little time in the morning, and also I just wanted to touch my project pan products, and I was able to combine all my project, like project pan, those eyeshadows, and project 20 uses, which is incredible, and I'm just so happy about this. I just really wanted to, like, you know, move along with the statistics and everything. So let me know what you thought about this collection. Let me know if you liked any of these looks. Also, I created a post on my YouTube channel asking you kind of about a new video idea that I had. So if you would like to vote there and, you know, comment, I would be very happy, because I'm really trying to find what my audience wants. I had this idea. I'm sure other people did it, because I think I saw one creator like a year ago doing this. I don't remember her name, but she's extremely funny and witty, and she does incredible makeup. But the video that I saw was her watching a movie, reacting to it, and creating eyeshadow look, or like the full face look, while watching the eyeshadow, while watching the movie. So my idea was like, would you want me to film videos like maybe 2-3 times a week, 3 times a month, maybe more if I'm gonna have time, where I react to a movie, and while I'm reacting to it, I'm creating my full face look. And I would also try to create the look that corresponds with the movie theme, or like, you know, just get inspiration from the colors in the movie, from the themes in the movie, from characters in the movie, to create a look based on that. So if you would want me to do, because like I kind of want to do that. Also, I don't have much time watching movies, and I would like to get into that at least a couple times. So, but I'm horrible at finding good movies. So like, you giving me suggestions and me being creative while watching it would be wonderful, because usually I do my makeup, if I'm not doing it really early in the morning to get to work, I usually watch something. And even in the morning when I'm getting ready to work, I usually have like a YouTube video on, or some kind of movie or series, or a reaction to a movie or series. So if you would be interested in that, just please comment there and let me know what would you like to see. So that's just like a little plug in there. But have a wonderful day. I think this was the last look, so definitely vote which look was your favorite. And with that being said, have a wonderful week, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with another look. So bye.